Hi, my YouTube family. Welcome back to Sweet and Low Love. This is April of Close. Of course, I meant to say. I promised y'all a video. I have some hibachi, so I hope this count as Chinese. It's from Hibachi Fire Grill. It's some noodles and vegetables. It's still hot. So what we have in here, I took it out the container. We have some broccoli, as you can see, onions, some mushrooms. Was good. I'm sorry, I was supposed to play. And some zucchini, I think zucchini. Let me say my grace real quick. Amen. So, I'm gonna make this really, really quick because I do have to go to work at 3, and I'm just getting up my other half and left and went to work. And when he get out the bed, I normally know because I reach for him, but that's another story. So, I wanted to answer a question, well, a couple of questions that was asked to me from one of my subscribers. So, thank you so much for answering. Let me give you all a yummy, babe. Here you go. Go ahead. It ain't that hot. All right. My first party, the one that I can remember, was from my friend. We grew up together pretty much in church. Named KK. Her grandmama family allowed her to have a house party in the basement, which she owned the house, but she had a daycare there too. But we had a party, and of course, we did the little turn up in the closet thing for 5 minutes or a minute or whatever. We had that, but it was fun. What are those people who care? Happen to be in this bar? Maybe. So you're saying that this person might actually be interested? I'm still not really ready to eat yet, but I'm doing it for you guys. Thank you, Danny. But anyway, back to this. I think that was my first party. I'm not too for sure. But we were in grammar school, I think, or the beginning of high school, one or the other. No, I think it was grammar school. However, I was the life of the party. I always wanted to be included and fit in. And I went to a regular public school, Calumet High School. Her, of course, went to De La Salle off 100 and something in Chicago. So it was fun because her friends included me and everything, and they liked me for me. I'm a goofy type person. I try to fit in. I love to be the center of attention. And her friends were there, and I fitted in very perfect. So our friendship grew and grew and grew. Sung together in church, all of that. But now she's a lawyer and everything like that, and I'm still doing odd jobs here and there. But either way it go, I wanted to be the life of the party. And I don't think it's gonna stay down, but we're gonna try. But I always wanted to fit in because we was different. But when you grew up not having name brand shoes, clothes, and all that stuff like that, people tend to pick on you. I was bullied in high school. I got bullied a little bit in grammar school. So I had family came across people that liked me for me. So I became the center of attention and loved every moment of it. I ain't got an ounce of rhythm. That's because one, I grew up in the church, so but yeah, I had a whole lot of fun. Going to her house on weekends and stuff was the highlight of my life. So I'm guessing that that was my first party. And I think I described all of everything that you asked. I hope I did. To this day, I'm 40. I still try to fit in, but my personality and who I am as a person doesn't always fit in with other people, and that's hard because all your life when you try to fit into something and you get rejected and let down, it makes it hard for you to feel like people like you for you or whatever. But for me, I wanted to fit in and all that good stuff like that. And I did, and we had fun. So I think my girl KK, we had a high school party. I think it was my junior. I think it was my junior senior year. We had a old school gym party in the gym. Trying to fit in, I almost went to jail. Disrupting the peace because they told us to go home. Mm, mm, mm. It's early, y'all. It's 8:40, and I'm trying to eat this at 8:40 in the morning. It's not gonna do too well on my stomach. I can tell y'all that now. But I'm going back to sleep after I do this video. Reason being is because I hate being tired. Going to work, I work second shift. But anyway, yeah, we had a turn up at the school. I think it was my junior senior year. And this was the time, may my mother rest in peace. God bless her soul. My mother was on drugs real hard, and I called home because I actually did go to the jail. I think it was off 111th, I'm not sure. 103rd in Chicago. Because I grew up, born and raised in Chicago. But they took me, handcuffed me. I'm trying to turn up with the rest of the people. Didn't know when to just say, girl, take your little crazy ass home. I mean, you're crazy, but home. But my mama let me go. But it was fun, and my sister ended up coming to pick me up, and I was very appreciative of that. Cussed me out all the way home, but it was still fun. And senior year, we had a party. It was right down the street from where I used to stay at. Again, like I said, I was born and raised in Chicago. Um, one of the seniors or graduates had a party. Went there, turned up, and did some extra stuff. I ain't talking about no drugs neither. Let's just say it was my freakiest moment. But as you grow up and as you get older, you want friends. See, I don't have friends really out here in Columbus, Ohio. Matter of fact, I don't have one friend. I have associates, people that I've talked to throughout my jobs and stuff like that. But far as me having really, really close friends or somebody I can call and talk to, I don't have any of that. So just in case y'all wondering what my head look like, this is it. I'm supposed to get it done. It's gonna be done in the wrap, ends clipped and trimmed or whatever they call it. But right now, it's two ponytails because that's all I know how to do right now because I got on these nails that need to be redone too. But I want to thank you so much for answering the question. Am I at 100%? No, I'm not. I'm forcing myself to eat, especially this early in the morning. But I promised the video and I told you I answered the question. So I hope that answered it. And if anybody else want to know, I am a proud mother of two boys. I have a 17-year-old and a 12-year-old. They reside in Indiana with their father. So, because I like to travel and I don't know if I'm going to stay in Wisconsin or if I'm going to finish school and travel abroad. But my first party, I think, was at my friend KK house. It was a basement apartment party, basement house party. And I was the center attraction. I love attention. I like to be noticed. But at the same time, I'm cautious of the people I call friends or who I hang around because sometimes people only latch on and connect to you only to see what you can do for them. So I done been hurt many times that way. I done bought shoes, paid for stuff, help babies out, all that stuff. So yeah. But I think that was my first party. And I was the turn of a century. Because I think I lasted longer than anybody in the closet. I just didn't want nobody to know that we weren't doing well. Yes, it was. Never mind. I'm being nosy. What the hell is this thing? All women really want to hear is the truth. We can take it. We're tough. Anyway, so I hope that answered your question. And if you guys wanted to know, I'm 40. I still like to be center of attention. Do I have any friends at this moment? No. Me and my boyfriend, he get mad because I talk him to death when he get off of work. And when I come home from work, he be mad like, are you going to talk me to death? Your mouth's still going. So, I'm still the same me, but in the process of being the same me, I'm trying to grow to mature myself a little bit further. Um, was I a great dancer? No. Mm-mm. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Being a church kid, you only know that old church rock with the clap. Hey, clap your hands, everybody. Clap your hands for Jesus. Clap your hands for Jesus. So, I know that. I love singing, but I love gospel music the most. So, I'm gonna give y'all another bite. This one has a bunch of onions and stuff on there. I put some duck sauce on there because I got it last night and it came with 2 egg rolls. The 2 egg rolls put me to sleep, but I had to separate them, so meaning I ate them in different time frames because one, my stomach was hurting, and then two, I had to work at 10 o'clock in the morning, and then I wasn't supposed to get off until 6, but my stomach was bothering me the whole day. I had ordered from Penn Station. I had got a turkey with mayo and spicy mustard with provolone cheese. And it was fresh turkey and all of that. But unfortunately, trying to be hungry and then dealing with lottery tickets throughout the day, and then people making you mad and you don't want to tell them all. You go through those moments like I'm full right now. I can tell y'all that now. But I'm going to give y'all one more bite. And I'm going to make sure it got enough of everything on there. But yeah, so he ended up eating that. And then we went here to Hibachi Fire. I think he said it's Japanese. I don't know. To me, if you ask me, it tastes like the lo mein noodles that I be ordering. I don't know. That normally sits well. But I ain't get nothing but vegetables. I didn't get any meat or anything. Reason being is because I've noticed if I eat certain meats or whatever from different restaurants, it affects my stomach and it bothers me, and then I have to be holding my stomach half of the time at work, and then I got to deal with jerks. Okay, so here we go, y'all. This here has everything on it. There's a mushroom, some broccoli, and some onions, and some of the noodles. This is our last bite because I think I'm all out of bites. I think it's called duck sauce. I'm not too for sure what that orange looking sauce is that you dip the egg rolls in. It's either duck sauce or sweet. No, it ain't sweet and sour, so I think it's duck sauce. But anyway, I had added a little bit on there. And like I said, that's why that was my last bite. My stomach getting full and